You know, that's kind of a bad spot really to take it out as well.
Yeah, because you're limited to the. So hey, if you'd like to sponsor the upcoming region and state tournaments, shoot us an email at uhsslive@gmail.com, or if you're with a school, one of the region or one of the 1A schools that'll be participating in Region 20 tournament or the state tournament, and you've got a cheer advisor or basketball coach that wants to earn some money for their programs, shoot us an email, and we've got a great opportunity to make that happen, help you raise some money for your program.
I just got a text from David, says that the internet went down a little bit. We apologize for that. Looks like we're running again here now. All right, out to Tebbs here. Tebbs with the yo-yo dribble here. Picked by Landon Brinkeroff into Luke. Great pass. Luke finishes for two. Great pass by Tebbs. Brig Blackburn down to Robbins. Robbins looking to get it into Chapel there. Good dig by Daxton. Leaves Brig Blackburn wide open, however. Misses. Kicks Roundy with the rebound.
Yeah, high rebound by Roundy. That's Brandon's first points in the second half. He had that 1-3 in the first half. Tebbs goes the other way. Austin Brinkerhoff. Tebbs in the corner, three-point shot. Got it!
Big shot by Tebbs, Mike.
Yeah, that's a big shot, and it looked like I was worried that it was going to be short because he pulled his arm back really quick, like a real quick release on that shot, but nothing but net.
You know, him and Landon kind of got tangled up right there at the top, not knowing which one was going to take the ball. Yeah. Nearly resulted in a turnover, but we'll take the outcome for sure.
Absolutely. So 60-52, Mustangs lead by 8.
This is coming down about the same way it did in Wayne County. We led late, and they stormed all the way back and took the lead with, what, about 2 minutes, Mike?
Yeah.
And it was a dogfight down to the middle, or to the end. We definitely don't want to see that here. But Wayne playing extremely good ball. That is a very good ball team.
No question about it. So Connor Reese in the ball game for the Badgers.
Mustangs applying some man-to-man full-court pressure here.
As well as Landon Chapel. Lob over the top. Tipped away. Austin Brinkeroff comes up with it.
Landon got a hand on it there.
Roundy kicks it out to Tebbs. Tebbs defended by Reese. Austin Brinkeroff to Landon. Brinkeroff up top.
A lot of dribbling, Mike. See, this is where I'm thinking I would rather see passes. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, it's pass ahead, up and underneath the backboard.
Reese kind of got in no man's, right?
Yeah.
Kind of got in no man's land there. The coach is wanting a foul.
Ooh, an extra step by Tebbs, but he got away with it. Reese all the way down, bounce pass to Chapel, blocked by Brannon and fouled.
We probably owed him that one, Mike. So the Mustangs build a 10-point lead. That full court man-to-man pressure was very effective there. Landon Chapel for two.
Makes his first.
1:43 remaining here, and Mustangs cling to a 9-point lead.
And his second.
Now the Badgers with some full court pressure. Tebbs decides to dribble through it. Great pass to Hicks.
Roundy off the mark, rebounds Stevens. And Robbins takes it the other way. A little contact again that time. Roundy got that stuck on his hip. Brinkeroff.
Mike, it's getting a little out of control here. Lots and lots of contact both ways.
Both ends.
I mean, that's fine. for sure.
At
least it's consistent for sure.
Minute 8:17 to go in the ball game. 62-54, Mustangs lead by 8.
Coach Sire uses his last timeout here, Mike. 1:17 remaining. Mustangs do have, in case of a jump ball, Mustangs would have possession on that, Mike. So they're setting pretty good here with a good defensive stop.
Absolutely. I think the Mustang, we got in that transition there and up by 8. That's really probably not exactly what you need, and it's easy to get in that. You see that open court ahead and
sure,
the go, and these kids can run the floor well.
I think that's probably what they're wanting us to do. For sure, is get in a running game. They're very quick, and they're quick with them hands inside there to tear that ball out.
Well, and Wayne County with their
Mustangs are looking to get a win here. They will travel to Diamond Ranch on Saturday for a big Region 20 game. Looking for some momentum coming out of this one, Mike. All right, Robbins will be taking the ball out of bounds for the Badgers. Trying to get it to Stevens inside. Good defense.
Brian from the short corner. Brandon with the rebound.
Now's when Coach
Mustangs
Sire would like that timeout.
Yeah, the Mustangs with no timeouts. Brinkerhoff ahead to Roundy. Tipped out of bounds by Stevens.
6-point lead here with 1 minute remaining. Badgers applying all kinds of pressure.
Tebbs, bounce pass taken away by Stevens. Robbins drives in, taken away by Austin Brinkerhoff, gives to Tebbs. Tebbs to Roundy, to Landon Brinkerhoff. To Roundy, bounce pass to Brannon, up and in.
Very nice, Mike. Composure. Brigg trying to force the issue.
Brandon with the rebound.
Tries to draw a foul, and with the contact they're letting him play with tonight, that's not going to get it done. Tebbs getting double teamed here, looking for Landon, wide open underneath. Nice. Great pass by Tebbs.
Wow, nice pass from Tebbs to Brinkerhoff.
Mustangs build a 10-point lead here. Looks like they're going to get it done. Landon Chappell right up over Daxton Tebbs, no call, finishes it.
Bryan saves into Blackburn.
Let's see what they're going to do here. The foul was committed before, but either way, it's not going to make a difference in the outcome of the ball game.
So 66-58, Mustangs pull out a close one.
Good win for the Mustangs, Mike. That's a good team. That should propel, depending on the way it ends tonight, the Mustangs are still in that lock for first place. So I know Panguitch and Paiute squared off in Panguitch tonight. Valley traveled to Milford.
No, Milford traveled to Valley.
Valley, okay.
I passed Milford's bus on the way home.
And Escalante was in the snake pit of Diamond Ranch Academy.
Yes, sir. So we will, I don't know if we're going to be able to broadcast from Diamond Ranch or not, but the girls play in Valley tomorrow. I would imagine we'll try to broadcast that one. So, hey, Clint, I appreciate your help tonight on the microphone with me. Rod Syrett behind the camera, so.
That's a good time. Appreciate the opportunity, Mike.
That'll do it. If the broadcast was down for you, we apologize. They were working on the internet tonight. Mustangs squeaked off a close one, 66-58. Down the wire, so great ball game. And that'll. Nelson in the corner, Brinkerhoff. Back door, Williams. Nice cut by Williams, unable to finish. Rebound off Davis, out of bounds. Mustang basketball. Shakespeare. .35 seconds to go, third quarter. Yeah, foul went to Trevin Harris. A screen away from the ball. Brinkerhoff pulls up for three, short. Easton Sirett gets it, and they're going to get the foul called on Connor Reese. Or no, that's on Davis, sorry. 25-34, Mustangs. Trail by 9. Leach. Brinkerhoff. Oh, three-point shot just rims out. So after 3 quarters of play, Mustangs trail by 9, 34-25. We're back up. I think our broadcast is back on the air, Rod. Maybe. It might go on and off for a bit, folks. They're working on the internet. Taylor to Brinkerhoff. Taken away by Sirett. Hutchings goes down, scoops it up with his left hand, out of bounds off the Badgers. Shot up, Taylor with the rebound. In the corner to Davis, bounce pass down to Taylor. Hutchings trailing. That won't work for the Mustangs. It works well for the Badgers. Sirett, bounce pass down to Leach. Kicked out of bounds by Davis. Into Hutchings, draws the foul. Good hard take that time by Hutchings. And foul shot off the mark. Davis with the rebound left side. 27-36, Badgers. 6:50 to go in the ball game. Taylor over the top of Hutchings. Taylor does such a great job keeping that ball high. Off Brinkerhoff's foot, out of bounds. Brinkerhoff. Into Hutchings. Easton Sire, three-point shot up. No good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Off Taylor. Leach. The foul's going to go to Taylor. That's his fourth. That'll put Leach at the line. Makes his foul shot. Williams skip past Nelson. Into Davis. Bounce pass down to Brinkerhoff. Draws the foul. Brinkerhoff makes both his foul shots. Inbounds Tate and Leach. Nez drives baseline. Sire with the foul. 5:27 to go in the ball game. 42-30 Badgers. So again, Brinkerhoff makes his first. Harris with the rebound. Leach. Hutchings drives down, fakes, foul, rattles in. So Hutchings with an opportunity to go to the line, make it a three-point play. Christensen with the rebound to Williams. Out top, Brinkerhoff. Back to Williams. Nelson, Brinkerhoff. Backside. Williams. Nez ahead to Leach, taken away by Davis. Three-point shot up, good by Nelson. Nelson's been shooting the ball well tonight. He had a few three-pointers in the freshman game as well. Leach drives in, kicks Harris. Hutchings gives to Harris, cutting baseline, back out. Hutchings fakes, goes baseline. Nez, Syrat. Easton Syrat drives in, shot up, fouled by Christensen. Be his fourth. Austin Brinkerhoff in the game for the Mustangs. Rebound, Williams. Out to Brinkerhoff. Davis. Connor Reese checks in for the Badgers. Nelson will sit down. Connor Reese has 4 fouls. Bounce pass into Hutchings, fakes one way, goes up, loses the handle. Syrat's three-pointer off the mark. Leach goes up, and they're going to call a foul. Badger fans want to travel. That foul's going to go to Brock Brinkerhoff, just his second. Mustangs in the double bonus. Leach's foul shot rolls in. Davis with the rebound. 3:13 to go in the ball game. 13-point lead for the Badgers. Reese. Davis all the way in. Lays it up with his right hand. That's Brock Brinkerhoff at the basket. Crossover, Nez goes up, short, rebound, Brinkerhoff, shot up over the top of Christensen. That'll be his fifth. Brig Blackburn in the game, the senior guard. That's not Brig. I don't think, anyway. Chapel. Reese taken away by Sire, taken away from him by Taylor. Davis. Gets it up and in. Hutchings up and in on the other end. 2 minutes to go in the ball game. 37-50. Reese. Chapel. Reese, three-point shot up. Over the top, out of bounds. Off of Brinkerhoff. Taylor up and over the top of Hutching, or over up top of Harris. Davis and Leach get tied up. Bring number 2 in the ball game. That's Clace Lyman. Nez to Syra. Nez, floater in the paint, taken away. Ball out to Reese. 1:07 to go. Lyman shot up, short, rebound loose. Leach tied up. And number 42 checks in. That's Barlow. Barlow shot up and in. Just catches that ball, keeps it high. Taken away by Reese. Lyman. Davis with the rebound and puts it back up and in. Leach, three-point shot, got it. 54-40, 29 seconds to go in the ball game. High pass to Davis, Lyman, tipped away, picked up by Harris. Harris, ahead to Syra, bounce pass to Leach, shot up, got it again. 54-42, 12 seconds to go in the ball game. Reese, Lyman, Davis, back to Lyman. Leach takes it away. That'll do it, 54-42. Badgers with the win.
I need to do that too.
You can buy your tickets for $1 for the PTA halftime shoot at the entrance. $1.
Hey folks, the seniors are selling Valentine's grams, so if you want to buy a Valentine gram, go out in the lobby. The seniors will hook you up. gentlemen, welcome to tonight's game featuring the visiting Wayne Badgers and your hometown Bryce Valley Mustangs. As we prepare for tonight's game, will you please stand and join the Bryce Valley High School cheer squad and Shelby Matthews as she sings our national anthem.
5, 6, 7, 8. Squat up. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Before we begin our game tonight, please remember as fans, players, coaches, parents, and students to exhibit good sportsmanship. Both teams are members of the Utah High School Athletic Association and support the Raise the Bar sportsmanship program. Please show respect for the players and officials as we support our teams in a positive manner.
All right,
And now for the starters for the visiting Wayne
just getting ready to tip off with the starting lineups here. First from Wayne County,
Number 3, Brig Blackburn.
number 3 senior, Brig Blackburn.
Number 10, Regan Bryan.
Number 10, Regan Bryan, also a senior.
Number 12, Brendan Robbins.
Number 12, Brendan Robbins is a junior.
Number 20, Nathan Denby.
Number 20,
Number 35,
Nathan Denby, a junior. And number 35, we've got Jalen Jackson, sophomore. And now for our Mustangs. We'll have number 10, Hagen Palmer. Number 32, Kix Roundy, a junior. Number 15, junior, Landon Brinkerhoff. 25, Luke Brannon, senior. And number 23, Daxton Tebb.
a senior, number 25, Luke Bryan. A senior, number 10, Hayden Palmer. A junior, number 32, Kix Roundy. A junior, number 23, Daxton Tibbs. And a junior, number 15,
Okay, just getting ready to tip it off here. The ball goes in the air. Tip goes to the Mustangs. It's knocked out of bounds. Luke Brennan back out to Daxton. Teb's getting the defense or the offense in line here. Back to Luke Brennan. Drives middle. Down to Roundy. Brinkerhoff back up to Brennan. Brinkerhoff with the dribble drive to Palmer. Back out to Brennan. Back to Palmer with a little easy one.
Nice wraparound pass that time from Brannon to Palmer. Palmer just unable to finish. Robbins gets called for the travel.
Nice of you to make it, Mike.
Ball loose on the floor, tied up. Coach Syrett calls timeout, saves the possession. So 0-0, 1 minute into the game, Clint, no score.
It's kind of rugged on both sides there, Mike.
That bottom mic will pick you up a little less than the top one.
I got you. I think both teams, there's a lot riding on this game for both teams, Mike.
Absolutely. The Mustangs are in a four-way tie at the top of Region 20 with the Badgers, the T-Birds, and Valley, right?
Yep.
So definitely an important game, and this was a hard-fought game in Wayne County. Mustangs were back and forth and then trailed right at the end, and then were able to come back and pull off the victory.
It took all 32 minutes to do it for sure.
Absolutely. So Tebbs with the screen from Brinkerhoff. Brinkerhoff rolls. Tebbs doesn't see him. Got away with a carry. Roundy up top. Brinkerhoff looks at the three, fakes. Tebbs, three-point shot on the way. Got it!
That ought to break the ice, Mike. Brian down the middle.
That's Stevens for
Stevens
two.
with a nice little jump shot in the paint. It's actually pretty good defense. That's a nice shot.
Yeah, pretty shot by Stevens. Brinkerhoff looking for a screen from Tebbs. Brannon goes back door. Tebbs up top. Tebbs yo-yos, hands to Brannon. Brannon drives left all the way down, pulls up over the top. Rebound tip picked up by Palmer. Up and no good. Rebound taken away by Palmer.
Again.
Brannon, three-point shot. Good. Great hustle.
That was good position by both Brinkerhoff and Palmer underneath there, Mike.
Yeah, Palmer with two clutch rebounds, misses, then kicks out top. Shot to Robbins. Brandon Robbins with the bucket.
Tebbs
Oh, go ahead, Clint.
over to Kicks, back up to Brinkerhoff. Screen coming. Landon rolls in. Roundy's called for the travel.
Did he hop? Was that? I mean, it looked like he might have hopped a little.
Yeah, it was close. We actually have some veteran officials tonight, so I think that the association probably understood the importance of this game also, Mike.
Yeah, Charlie Crosby and
Skylar Dalton.
There you go.
Good defense by Palmer.
Shot up from the foul line, Dendy.
Number 20, Dendy with a nice shot, 15-foot jump shot.
Roundy takes it to the hole.
Great drive, Mike. Brig Blackburn being defended by Brinkerhoff.
Goes right around Brannon, scoops, tipped up by Dendy, and Palmer with another rebound.
He's got a quick step. On that switch, they're going to have to be pretty quick on that.
Tebbs gets around, up, no good, rebound Dendy.
Blackburn yo-yo dribble. Brinkerhoff on him. Inside to Stevens. Turns, squares up to the basket. Misses. Rebound by Hagen Palmer.
Stevens has got a smooth transition there, Clint. That turnaround jumper, so smooth, just unable to finish. Roundy left side, defended by Robbins. Goes left, blocked by Robbins. You know, the Badgers are probably the tallest team in the region, other than Diamond Ranch has got the one big tall kid, but
Right.
taken away by Blackburn. Just not enough oomph on that pass. Layup left hand and good
Oh,
by Brian.
Mustangs forgot to get back. You know, Wayne pushed the ball in the JV game and it worked for him. And I believe we're going to see the same thing here.
Yeah, they ran the floor really well in that JV game, Clint.
Roundy picks up the foul. Brian for the 2.
Tipped out of bounds off Brinkerhoff.
You probably should have grabbed that one, Mike.
Yeah, sometimes you get in that habit of, and Brinkerhoff's a great rebounder. Inbounds Blackburn.
Stevens posting up on Brinkerhoff.
Tipped away by Brinkerhoff, picked up by Palmer. Bounce passed to Roundy in the corner. Oh, underneath.
Kick ball looked like off Wayne County.
Yeah.
Bryce Valley will take it underneath.
So out of bounds off Stevens. Brannon. Pass into Palmer. Brinkerhoff dribbles, turnaround jumper, 10-foot, no good. Rebound Brannon.
Good shot.
Kicks out to Roundy, 3-point shot up, rims out. Ball again by Palmer. Roundy decides he'll drive in this time. Bounce pass down to Palmer, kicks to Brannon. Brannon fakes, goes up, blocked.
Blackburn on the wing here, looks, let him come all the way back. Brian with the dribble and the drive, gets all the way to the basket but misses the easy layup.
Roundy in the corner.
Probably not that easy.
Yeah,
Defenders on both sides of him.
it looks easy.
Yes.
Roundy 4-3, got it.
Big shot.
From up here, it looks awful easy, that layup or that rebound, I can tell you that.
You know, Mike, I like the way Roundy is attacking it tonight.
Absolutely, he's gone to the hole twice or 2 or 3 times really strong, and that's good to see.
It's opening up his 3-point shot where he's willing to attack first.
Kind of a hesitation, then a crossover there by Tebbs and draws a foul on Blackburn.
Blackburn's a tremendous athlete, Mike. He's been really tearing it up. He's hurt a lot of teams. Quick, extremely quick.
Yeah, he's very quick off the dribble and pretty hard to get around him on that defense. Tebbs is quick off the dribble, and Blackburn steps up. Brinkerhoff for 3.
Well, we'll take it. It's a good shot, squared up. I really like the game plan tonight, Mike. The defense looks good.
Blackburn to Dendy. Dendy, crossover. Comes right side. Robbins. Blackburn back down.
Stevens.
Stevens up top, Dendy. Oh, nice backdoor cut. Palmer is there to draw the contact. No call. Stevens gets his own rebound, shoots it up again.
That was unfortunate for the Mustangs right there, Mike.
That's tough.
The Badgers stayed right with it and got a bucket out of it.
Brannon, 3-point shot up. Rebound, Brian. So Regan Bryan with the rebound. Blackburn, 3-point shot. Rims out. Rebound, Roundy. So Mustangs lead 14-10, 1:48 to go, first quarter. Over the top to Roundy. Tebbs in the corner, feet set. Kicks back out to Roundy. Shot. Got it. That's the 5th three-pointer in this first quarter by the Mustangs. Made three-pointer by the Mustangs, Clint.
I believe we've only missed one.
Blackburn to Stevens. Looks into Dendy. Back to Blackburn.
Blackburn to Brian. Down to Robbins. Back to Brian.
Oh, lob over to Jake. Oh, nice block by Roundy.
Great block.
Jake Stevens had position going to the hole. Roundy able to just jump up and tip that ball out of his hand. Brannon sets for 3. Off the back iron, rebound Brian.
Brian up center court. Off to the wing to Dendy. Dendy for 3. No good. Long rebound.
Ooh, Brannon got away with a little bit of a push. Tipped by Stevens in.
Mustangs up Landon to Luke Brannon. Brannon back out to Kicks. Kicks looks at another one. Can't get him to bite. Tebbs.
29 seconds to go first period. 17-12, Mustangs lead. Tebbs crossover, drives in, steps around, scoop, scores!
Beautiful. I thought we might be content to hold the ball and get one shot here, but Daxton with the great attack. Austin Brinkerhoff checks into the ball game, replacing Hagen Palmer.
I think Hagens has 7 or 8 rebounds so far, Clint. Just been crashing the boards. Looks like he's grimacing a little bit. Tebbs makes his free throw.
He's been very active. And Mike, really, that's what we've been missing, I feel anyway.
No, that in that position, whether it's been Hutchings or Palmer, that just aggressive boards. Look, Brig Blackburn looking for one shot, defended by Brinkerhoff. Bryan, three-point shot on the way, got it. Landon Brinkerhoff half court. He could have shot that one from the end line.
Yeah, he should have just caught and shot there.
That last one was Bryan for 3, right?
Uh-huh.
Trying to get my score.
After a high-scoring first quarter there, the Mustangs lead 20-15. Only 3 fouls been committed so far.
Yeah, pretty fast-paced game. Hey, this game's being brought to you by Utah High School Sportscast. David Tebbs, Mike Ahlstrom, Clinton Brinkerhoff alongside me tonight. Rod Sirett on the camera. The games will be right here all through the tournaments. On the camera, we have Rod Sirett, RK Sirett Video Services for your sporting and family events, videotape to DVD, Blu-ray transfer service. So if you've got some old tapes that need to be converted, give Rod Sirett a call. He can take care of that for you. He videos all these games. If you have a game, your kid's playing good, you want that game, it's a whole lot easier than packing the camera around.
So we're coming back here. Mike, so far the referees are letting them play. It's a physical game, but it's not dirty. I like the pace, and I like the hustle on both teams. Both teams playing well.
I agree. Both teams being aggressive.
Wayne will get the ball out of bounds to start the second quarter here. Into Blackburn. Guarded by Tebbs.
Landon Chappell in the game for the Badgers. Blackburn. Taken away by Landon Brinkerhoff. Great defensive stand that time. Brannon spins, dishes to Brinkerhoff, scoops it up with his right hand and in.
Brig Blackburn picks his dribble up over to Robbins, guarded by Brannon. Stevens, we got a size mismatch there.
Tebbs did a good job though,
He
and
did.
floater in the paint by Robbins, puts it in.
He's a tough player. He's a lot like Roundy, and he's so long, but he can shoot or play inside either one.
Tebbs with the floater.
Great move by Tebbs there. Blackburn coming down, looking for Stevens inside, guarded by Landon. Landon holds his ground.
He's going to get called for a travel. He picked that pivot foot up and stepped in after he'd already stepped with his left, so that was a good call. Brinkerhoff doing a great job just staying wide behind him and not giving him a lane.
Somebody may have been giving him some defensive pointers before the game, Mike. We both know I didn't play much defense, so.
I was going to say it wasn't you.
Brandon to Brinkerhoff, Landon Brinkerhoff.
Oh, nice pass down to Tebbs. Tebbs spins, floater, rims out. Brandon with the putback. No
Again.
good. Rebound out front. Tebbs goes up, draws a foul against Regan Bryan.
They have that don't quit attitude. We've been missing that. Very good. Start the second half. For the Mustangs, you have Roundy, Landon Brinkerhoff, Daxton Tebbs, Austin Brinkerhoff, and Luke Brannon.
Second quarter.
Second quarter. Yeah, we're running this one fast here.
I was going to say, that's a fast game. Tebbs misses his first, makes his second.
25-17, Mustangs lead.
Brig Blackburn up top for the Badgers. Gets a screen. Comes right. Bryan. Blackburn defended by Austin Brinkerhoff. Crossover. Good defense by Austin. Stays in front of him. Blocks him. Blackburn gets it back. Bryan. Robbins off the mark. Tipped by Tebbs. Pulls down.
That was nothing more than the right position, Mike.
Yeah, Tebbs had good position. Wow, that's...
Stevens got away with one right there.
Brinkerhoff sets his feet.
Travels.
Yep, that little hop.
Yep. I believe he knew it. Checking in for the Mustangs. We've got Hagen Palmer in for Austin. And we've got Zane Taylor and Brock Brinkerhoff for the Badgers. Brig Blackburn.
Fast-paced game, trying to get some breather for these players. Bryan looks in. Taylor in the corner. Blackburn, scoop pass inside to Taylor, rims out. Roundy with the rebound.
That was good help defense.
It was. Roundy looked like he got away with hitting that arm a little bit. No call, no foul. Brannon gets around, and the blocking foul is going to go against number 21, Landon Chappell. Landon Chappell, just a sophomore, as well as Brock Brinkerhoff. Oh no, Brock Brinkerhoff's a junior.
Mustangs decide to run their offense. Well, maybe. Roundy with the dribble drive. Scoops it up for two.
Nice job that time by Roundy going to the basket and taking that little 5-6 foot shot. Just floats it up.
Mustangs build their lead to 10 here early in the second quarter. Bryan comes off the screen. Looks. Blackburn stands wide open in the corner and gets it for three.
You cannot leave him alone, Clint.
Nope.
You want to give that help defense come in, but you cannot lose Brig Blackburn.
There's two of them that can hit from anywhere. The Robbins and Blackburn. You always have to know where they are on the floor. Mustangs throw it away.
Yeah, Tebbs was trying to wrap that pass around up into Palmer.
Austin checks in for Daxton to give him a quick breather.
Blackburn looking into Taylor is Bryan. Back to Blackburn.
Good defense by Brennan.
Bryan
partially blocked by Hagen.
Taylor with the rebound. Back to Brig Blackburn. Austin Brinkerhoff the rebound. Ahead to Brannon. Brannon goes, or I thought he was going to go around Taylor.
Probably
steps back.
Wow.
He got away with the travel right there.
He walked nearly back to Wayne County. Landon here.
Yeah. Tipped away by Palmer. Bryan pulls up. 18-footer. Rebound Roundy. 27-20 Mustangs. 3:53 to go in the first half. Mustangs will slow it down. Roundy drives in, kicks Brinkerhoff. 3-point shot up over the top. Rebound Austin Brinkerhoff.
Austin gets called with an offensive foul.
You know, he dipped his shoulder there as they made contact. That's marginal, but I can see how he called it. So Hutchings checks in as well as Tebbs. Trying to think who else just checked in.
Looks like Brennan may have some blood. So we'll come back out with both Brinkerhoff boys, Zen and Hutchings.
Roundy and Tebbs.
Yep. I have to give a shout out to my sister. You guys do a great job up here. She loves watching these ball games from Evergreen, Colorado. She also likes that the two nephews wear pink socks so she can always see where they all are on the floor.
That's for you, Amber. Well, I don't know if the pink socks are for her, but the shout-out's for her.
Well, the pink socks aren't for the dad either, I can promise you that.
I've always laughed, you know, if you and I would have worn pink socks back when we played, that'd have run us out of the gym.
I would have ran anybody out of the gym that was wearing pink socks.
Maybe that's why your boys do it.
Probably, for sure. They like to torment me for sure, especially the younger one. All right, getting ready to go here. 3:40 left in the second quarter.
Mustangs with a 7-point lead, 27-20. Blackburn. Robbins, back to Blackburn. Bryan. Blackburn. Stevens, turnaround jumper from the high post. He's got a good shot. That's 8 points for Stevens in the game.
Brinkerhoff over to Tebbs, back to Brinkerhoff, into kicks, Roundy with a little give to Zenon, just off his fingertips. It's a good look by Roundy.
That was a really good pass by Roundy. Maybe not a perfect pass, but Hutchings has got to grab that ball. He's got to get that pass.
He gets a hold of that one. There's nobody between him and the basket. All right, here we go.
Blackburn looking for a screen from Taylor, goes right side, tries to get around Tebbs, can't. Rebound Roundy.
I think they both figured there was a foul there, Mike. Neither one even grabbed the ball. Tebbs back up to Austin. Back to Tebbs. Roundy to Landon in the middle, down to Zenon. Another good pass. They collapse on Zenon.
Knocked away by Stevens. Blackburn. Bryan tipped away by Roundy.
Good defense by Kicks. He took a chance.
Yeah, Stevens touches it last. It's a little bit of a gamble there if Kicks doesn't get to the ball, but he did. So
back into the game, Hagen Palmer and Luke Brannon replace Zenon and Austin. They're getting a little extra encouragement over there.
I think Coach Roundy's probably telling Zenon exactly what you and I are talking about. Kicks Roundy, three-point shot, got it.
I think we went about 3.5 minutes there, Mike, without scoring. We needed a bucket. Roundy says, I'll do that for you.
Blackburn, Bryan, back to Blackburn, Stevens. Taylor tipped again. He gets a hold of it. Tebbs hustles back. Robbins, Blackburn.
I think Landon may be pushing the envelope to see just exactly what he can get away with. But then a foul is called underneath on
number 10.
Hagen Palmer.
It's Palmer's first. Just the third team foul on the Mustangs. Badgers only with 4. Robbins inbounds. Bryan looks into Stevens, defended by Roundy. Blackburn.
Probably not the matchup we want.
Scoops, misses, ball hits the ground. Brinkerhoff pushing it the other way. Pulls
Good
it back.
decision.
Yeah, it would have been a 1-on-4. Badgers have gone into a 2-3 zone. Brannon steps around, taken away by Robbins. Pass to Blackburn. Blackburn.
Oh, Palmer gets back. I felt like he held his position there, Mike. But the referee sees it otherwise.
You know, I don't know if he was... he probably need to come a step further to the basket.
That's probably what it was for sure. So Hagen Palmer picks up 2 quick fouls.
Coach Syrett going to let him work it out.
Maybe not. Looks like Tate Leach is pulling his warm-up. Blackburn makes the second. Tate Leach checks in for the Mustangs. Tebbs brings it up center court.
Brinkerhoff looks at that 3, drives baseline, goes by Taylor, kicks it back to Roundy, steps back, 4-3, got it!
There's nothing wrong with that kind of offense, Mike.
No, that in and out, that is I'm perfectly fine with that three-pointer, Clint.
I think that's key with the bunch of athletes that we have, their abilities. That plays right into their strengths.
Bryan to Robbins. Blackburn looks down to Taylor. Bryan able to come away with that. Looked like it was going to go Mustang's way. Blackburn.
35 seconds remaining here. Mustangs looking for a defensive stop to go into the second half.
Robbins gets a good screen, takes it all the way to the bucket.
It's a great move by Robbins. 33-26, 20 seconds remaining.
In the first half. Tebbs, Brinkerhoff, Brannon, Roundy in the corner, sets his feet, rims out, rebound Tatum Leach. Roundy, Brannon, three-point shot on the way, just off the mark, so close. Tatum Leach not afraid to jump in there, Clint, amongst all that tall timber.
Great rebound. And we got the look that we wanted.
Absolutely. Hey, Clint, these games being brought to these people by Ruby's Inn, proud sponsor of all of Region 20, but the Bryce Valley Mustangs in particular.
I know we have some fans at Ruby's Inn tonight cheering on the Mustangs.
Yeah, there's shout out to the crew there in the store. They usually have the games on the big screen.
I hope they're still smiling. Do you think they're cussing a little?
I don't know. It's a good ball game. 7-point lead.
Good first half by both teams.
Utah High School Sportscast, if we're looking for sponsors from all these areas, if you'd like to get involved, Utah High School, UHSSlive@gmail.com. I've also got an opportunity for these schools. There's a cheer advisor, basketball team that wants to make some money, we'll allow them to sell the ads, and they make a really big percentage of that money. So trying to give back to these communities.
You know, Mike, I'm not sure if people realize how much it takes to really run these athletic programs.
Yeah, absolutely. That's David and I this year. We thought, let's give these opportunities. I know the Bryce Valley cheerleaders, we've always sold, being from Bryce Valley, we've always sold the ads, but we'll give the cheerleaders the opportunity, and it's not going to be a lot of work for them, a few phone calls, and they'll make a good chunk of money.
I think that's a great deal. I believe the Bryce Valley cheerleaders are heading to competition, state competition, I believe this weekend.
I think so. They did well in the region competition. Quite a performance from the Bryce Valley cheerleaders, getting ready for the state competitions. I think this is the first year they've done the cheer competitions.
Okay, it's time for our halftime shoot. Let's start with 2. And
Hey, Clint, Ruby's Inn, one of our great sponsors. They're going to be
Welcome
our title
to the
sponsor.
best family fun at Ruby's Inn. We are the closest lodging next to the beautiful Bryce Canyon National Park. Enjoy a trip of hiking, hoodoos, beautiful sunrises and sunsets, spectacular and unique vistas, and hidden treasures. Ruby's Inn and its surrounding hotels have everything you need to make your vacation a 10 plus. Kick your feet up after a long day's adventure at Ruby's Inn or the new Bryce Canyon Grand Hotel, where you'll get the best Western service anywhere from here to Timbuktu. If you'd like to camp, we have a place just for you at our cabins, teepees, RV and tent sites too, so come on over. Serving visitors for over 90 years, we know how to make our guests have the time of their lives. Live it up with our seasonal adventure activities, including horseback rides from sunup to sundown, ATV adventures, biking, and downright fantastic Western rodeo. In the mood to shop, Old Brycetown has souvenirs waiting for you. Our general store carries a full line of groceries, gifts for everyone, and some of the finest Western art you'll find anywhere. Hungry? Well, you won't be for long. We feature the Cowboy Buffet and Steak Room, Canyon Diner, and a cowboy dinner at Ebenezer's Barn and Grill, featuring the Bar G Wranglers with show-stopping entertainment. So hop in that car and get here quick. Ruby's Inn is waiting for you.
So the Subway and the Bryce Valley PTA sponsoring the halftime shoot. They get tickets from
Good if it goes.
that's the secret, Clint. You take your shoes and socks off.
That's the only way you have traction.
Yeah.
We're coming out here, Mike. We're not in foul trouble, either team.
No, I'll run down the points real quick. So for the Wayne County Badgers, Brig Blackburn has 5 points, 1 3-pointer. Brendan Robbins has 6 points. Dandy with 2. Regan Bryan with 5. And Stevens with 8. For the Mustangs, Landon Brinkerhoff with 5. Daxton Tebbs with 9. Luke Brannon with 3, and Kicks Roundy with 16. Roundy with 4 3-pointers and 2 2-point baskets in that first half. Together, the Mustangs have 6 3-pointers, Clint. And they've been good shots, I've thought, tonight.
That's just what I was going to say.
Maybe 1 or 2 out of those a little rushed, but for the most part, most of those shots have been very good shot selection tonight.
Well, Mike, the difference is that it's out of their offense. They're looking for shots out of their offense. I've been pleased with their shot selection. For sure.
Absolutely. No, I agree.
Mustangs figure they better run some layups here.
Coach Syrett going 8 deep in his bench so far.
I think we may have Cole all wound up over there with the music. He's asking Bryce Syrett, and you can see Bryce shaking his head. I have no idea.
It's like I told him, it don't matter. It's just noise.
That's right.
My good Southern Utah English, it don't matter.
That's the only way we can understand you, though. Last week in Panguitch, Mike, I feel like the third quarter hurt us as much as anything in the game. We'll see if the Mustangs can get back and come out and have a strong third.
Yeah, the Mustangs came out colder than cold in that third quarter. Gave up some good shots to the Bobcats. And that, so to start the second half, Mustangs will have the basketball and a 7-point lead. So let's see what they do with it. What do you think the keys to this second half are, Clint?
Well, Mr. Obvious will say we need to score more points than them. But, a lot of the same, Mike. I think the Mustangs played great defense.
I thought their defense was very good, and I felt like they attacked the basket really well in that first half.
And we rebounded, Mike.
Absolutely. No, I think we out-rebounded the Badgers in that first half.
And if you remember way back when we did play Wayne in Wayne, they out-rebounded us probably 2-1.
Yeah. They're tall teams. They start 6'5", 6'3", 6'3", and then they bring in 6'5" off the bench.
And that's legit 6'5", folks.
Yes, both those are. Tebbs, Brannon looks at that three. Dendy gets out on him, bounce pass underneath the Brinkerhoff, one dribble, kicks it back out to Brannon. Brannon back to Brinkerhoff. Roundy, Brannon looks. Tebbs, good defense by the Badgers. Tebbs spins, bounce pass down to Palmer. Brannon, Tebbs. Screen from Brinkerhoff. Tebbs goes right.
Foul is called on Brig Blackburn. He pushed Tebbs in the back there.
Good quick ball movement that time by the Mustangs.
Mike, there was a couple opportunities that they could have took rush shots, not real great shots, and they passed them up, so that's real good.
Bounce pass into Brinkerhoff, fakes, lets Brian float on by and takes the basket.
How many points have we scored off that very play this year, Mike?
A few.
I like the Mustangs' patience early here in the third quarter.
That's Robbins, left side. Brian. Dendy. Robbins.
Good defense by the Mustangs.
Mustangs switching on those screens. Blackburn, bounce pass down to Stevens. And that'll be a foul on Brinkerhoff.
He's been taught better than that, Mike. He knows when you foul, you better foul.
Hard.
Not dirty.
Stevens had really good position that time.
He did.
Hard for Brinkerhoff to do anything else. That's probably one you let him. That's Brinkerhoff's first foul. And he misses the foul shot. Rebound Roundy, so no harm. Brannon drives in. Kicks Brinkerhoff in the corner. Kicks to Brinkerhoff in the corner. Brinkerhoff floater blocked by Dendy.
Probably should have passed that one off. Robbins back down, gets tied up, back to Brian. Brian scoops back to Stevens. Out to Robbins for three. No good. Nobody in rebounding position. Long rebound.
Blackburn slips in, then Dendy gets the next rebound. So 3-4 chances that time for the Badgers.
They're too good a team on that, Mike. You give them more than one chance.
Who was it? That was Dendy that scored?
Scoop shot by Tebbs goes off. Misses off Stevens for the Mustangs. A lot of times, Mike, in the third quarter here, weathering the storm is the biggest key. You know, Wayne's coming out to play hard.
Pass taken away. That's a long pass for a quick Badger team. Tipped out of bounds off of Roundy.
Not sure what he's seen on that one, Mike. But anyway, come back down to play defense another day, right?
Yes, sir. Lob inside to Stevens. Turnaround jumper good.
They keyed in on the mismatch there. Tebbs probably giving up 8 inches to the Stevens kid. But well played by Tebbs. Comes in and Stevens fouls him. Tebbs will go to the foul line here.
Stevens' first foul. So not very many fouls. I think there was 4 to 5 or 3 to 5 in that first half. Team fouls.
Yeah, it shouldn't be an issue for either team here in the second half, which is a good thing. You want to see the best players on the floor and duking it out. Tebbs makes the first and the second as well. 37-32, Mustangs, 5:32 left here in the third quarter.
Blackburn looks into Dandy, left side, Bryan. Robbins, right side. Robbins, Bryan, baseline, short corner shot. Rebound, Roundy. Clears it to Tebbs. Tebbs, bring it up. Brinkerhoff, back to Tebbs. Skip past Roundy. Back to Tebbs, right side, down to Brinkerhoff. Brinkerhoff fakes against Dendy, goes up, kisses that off the glass, smooth.
Good strong move. Blackburn with the ball down to Robbins. Robbins looks at the three, scoops and goes through. Kicks with the quick hands there, reaches. Probably gets away with one, but let's see. Dandy goes up for one and misses. Wayne was able to come down with the ball, and now there's a foul called here. It's like Hagan.
That'll be Palmer's third personal.
Third foul. Austin Brinkerhoff will check in for Hagan. He's going to have to step up and play pretty big here, Mike.
Oh,
and he just got burned.
Oh, bailed out as Bryan loses. I think Bryan realized how open he was and tried to rush that.
As did the crowd. I don't think that probably helped.
Ball taken away, Brannon.
Good team defense there, Mike.
Tebbs, Roundy in the corner, three-point shot up, got it.
42-32.
Roundy with 19 in the ball game.
Wayne County wants to talk about it here, Mike.
Welcome to the best in Western family fun at Ruby's Inn. We are the closest lodging next to the beautiful Bryce Canyon National Park. Enjoy a trip of hiking, hoodoos, beautiful sunrises and sunsets, spectacular and unique vistas, and hidden treasures. Ruby's Inn and its surrounding hotels have everything you need to make your vacation a 10+. Kick your feet up after a long day's adventure at Ruby's Inn or the new Bryce Canyon Grand Hotel, where you'll get the best Western service anywhere from here to Timbuktu. If you'd like to camp, we have a place just for you at our cabins, teepees, RV and tent sites too, so come on over. Serving visitors for over 90 years, we know how to make our guests have the time of their lives. Live it up with our seasonal adventure activities, including horseback rides from sunup to sundown, ATV adventures, biking, and downright fantastic Western rodeo. In the mood to shop, Old Brycetown has souvenirs waiting for you. Our general store carries a full line of groceries.
Over the internet here. You're missing a good one, Dave. Back in here, Brig Blackburn, guarded by Austin.
Pass kicked out of bounds by Brannon. Well, we appreciate you stepping in and giving a hand, Clint. We'll put you to work full time.
The refs probably appreciate you guys putting me up here too. Give them a break.
Bryan Robbins takes it down, scoops it up and scores.
That was an off-balance shot. It was pretty good defense. Roundy with a 15-foot jump shot. Puts the Mustangs back up by 10. Brig Blackburn on the wing, guarded by Tebbs. Landon guarding Stevens here. Stevens into Dandy, guarded by Roundy, back under to Brig Blackburn. Brig looking for Stevens underneath. Great help. Dandy gets it inside there and puts it up for two. That's a strong play.
Dendy had a couple extra, it looked like he had a couple little extra steps there. Brinkerhoff goes in, creates space against Stevens.
Austin struggled in that JV game. I told him there's only one that matters, Mike, but he don't like to hear that from his dad.
Yeah. Blackburn
gets away
with
the
nice pass,
there.
blocked by Stevens, goes up strong and blocked by Roundy, and then Dendy, as Brinkerhoff picks up the loose ball, reaches across Brinkerhoff's arm, commits the foul. That could have almost been a jump ball right there. Stevens went up and Roundy had his hand on top.
Well played. Roundy's staying down. He's big enough, Mike. He don't need to jump a whole lot, and he's pretty good at timing it. Roundy getting it done on both ends of the court.
Landon Brinkerhoff, bring it up top. Gets a screen from Brannon, goes the opposite way. Floater in the paint, off the glass, no good. Tipped by Dendy, pulled down by Stevens.
He'd like to have that one back, Mike.
46-36.
Blackburn
Mustangs.
to Robbins there. Sorry, Mike.
Oh, you're fine. Blackburn, Brian. Blackburn bounced past Stevens, short corner, rims out, tipped out of bounds by Blackburn.
You know, Briggs is another one of them players. Don't have a whole lot of size, but what he don't have in size, he makes up in heart, Mike.
Yeah, just a 5'8" senior, but he's a great shooter, great hustler. He's got a motor that will not stop.
Tremendous athlete. I've had the pleasure of coaching baseball against him. He is an all-state catcher as well. Played for the state championship in baseball this year.
Connor Reese in the ball game. Connor's played a lot of basketball so far tonight in both the freshman and the JV game. Tebb spins one way, then the other, pulls up, blocked. Wow, Brinkerhoff got away with a lot of contact that time on Dendy as he came down with the rebound. Brian. Robbins. Reese. Stevens.
I'm not sure how that one got in there, Mike. Good play by Stevens. Good feed by Robbins as well. Coach Syra wants a 30-second timeout here, Mike.
Yeah, Stevens making his living in the paint.
What's he got here?
He's got 14 points, 7 two-point baskets. Just
big points.
Yeah, big tough points. 46-38. You know, the last couple possessions down the floor, Clint, I felt like the Mustangs haven't run their offense quite as much. And they play very, very well as a team. Individually, they're all great athletes, but they play a little better basketball when they're working as a team.
You know, I agree with you 100%, Mike. The pass, when they're passing the ball, it works a lot better. When they're them quick passes, it seems like we can all penetrate. Every kid on the floor can penetrate, and it seems like it opens it up and gives them just that little bit of daylight that they need, Mike.
Absolutely.
All right, we're coming out here at midcourt.
1:39 to go, third quarter. Mustangs with an 8-point lead. Brannon.
I believe Coach Syrett may have seen the same thing we were talking about here, that we just kind of come down and not setting up our offense. They're running it now here, Mike.
Brinkerhoff, Roundy, got away with that little shuffle. Austin Brinkerhoff, Tebbs. Well, Brandon had Dendy on his hip, didn't see it. Roundy, 4-3 off the back iron, pulled down by Robbins. Robbins push it up.
Wanting to go coast to coast. They call that on Luke Brennan, but at the same time, Robbins give him a little bit of shove in the back there.
He extended that arm.
46-38. Just under a minute remaining here in the third quarter.
Oh, Stevens gets open.
Wide open there. That's where the switch sometimes burns you there, Mike.
You know,
Austin communicate.
Austin will work his guts out, but he doesn't have much of a chance playing defense on Stevens.
Absolutely.
Roundy. Tebbs sets, shoots off the back iron. Rebound, Brinkerhoff fakes, shot up. Dendy with the rebound.
A lot of contact on that one, Mike. Maybe it was because it was my own kid, too. I'm not sure.
No, there's a little contact there, no question.
But they're letting them play for the most part.
They are.
Each team has 3 fouls here.
That probably should have been a reach by Roundy. Tebbs up and under.
7 seconds remaining here. Mustangs need to get their defense back. Man, Stevens just pulls up and drains it.
So 6-point ball game, 48-42, Mustangs lead. Stevens with 10 points in this second half leads the Badgers with 18.
You know, Mike, I'm pretty sure what Coach Syrett's game plan is to make them two stop the two and make somebody else beat you. And Stevens has given it all he's got to beat us.
Yeah, absolutely. Stevens is having a great ball game.
This last week, Diamond Ranch went to Wayne County and kind of put a whooping on them. Looks like they've spent some time, and Wayne County's playing well tonight, Mike.
No, they absolutely are playing great basketball tonight.
Really, they probably match up better with the Diamondbacks than anybody in Region 20.
Size-wise, for sure.
Well, what old Bowler Jack always says, you better buckle it up.
Buckle up and hold on tight.
All right, the Mustangs come out with Tebbs, Landon Brinkerhoff, Luke Brennan. Hagen Palmer checks back in for Austin Brinkerhoff and kicks Roundy.
And the Badgers back to their starting lineup as well. Brig Blackburn, Regan Bryan, Brendan Robbins, Nathan Dendy, and Jake Stevens. Blackburn, Bryan, Robbins, drives down the paint, stripped away, picked up by Dendy.
That was unfortunate there, Mike. Landon was able to strip that away, but everybody was trying to kind of get up. They were on their heels trying to get back. 4-point ball game here early in the fourth quarter. Brinkerhoff to Tebbs. Tebbs content with just kind of holding it.
Tebbs drives
attacks.
down and tripped. We said that. Jinx, you owe me a Coke, Clint.
Wait a minute. Fouls on Brig Blackburn, his third. That was a good take by Daxton. Was patient, seen the gap, and took
he
it.
Faked left and then took it. Roundy in the corner, back to Brinkerhoff. Back to Roundy. Skip past Tebbs. Palmer was open for a split second there.
Mustangs don't need to be in a hurry here, Mike. They just need to let their offense run.
Oh, Brinkerhoff gets by the defender, goes up over Stevens, just off the front of the iron, and Stevens in position for the rebound. Robbins drives in again. Oh, drops that off to Stevens.
They're not finding him, Mike. He's the kryptonite tonight for the Mustangs.
Stevens with 20 points in the ball game, 12 in this second half. They're switching on all those screens, and then like on that one, everybody came up to stop the penetration, and Stevens wide open on that backside. That was a great assist. I think it was from Dendy.
It was. You know, Mike, with this, the switching defense seems to really work good for us, but when it gets tight inside of there, everything's so jumbled up. It seems like that's when we lose that one player. But Stevens, great court awareness for sure.
And he's a good shooter. There's just no question about it. You can't leave him open in that. You know, I don't know that he's a great three-point shooter, but that 2 to 15 feet, he's going to knock it down almost every time. 2-point ball game.
The Mustangs tried to slow things down here a little bit. I'm not sure. It hasn't worked out so far.
Mustangs still at the 2-point lead, 6:48 to go in the ball game. Team fouls 4 to 3. Both teams have timeouts left. 3 for the Badgers, 2 for the Mustangs. Screen right side for Tebbs. Tebbs comes back right, kicks to Brinkerhoff. Brandon looks for a screen, goes away from it. Up over Stevens, blocked.
They're letting them play, Mike.
Absolutely. High floater from Tebbs.
Great move by Daxton Tebbs.